Flight training for the private pilot license is expensive. Before you begin flight training, consider the total cost of your training. Depending on the area you live in, the total cost of obtaining your private pilot license can get as high as $16,000. The minimum flight hours to get your private pilot license is 40 hours. The national average is more like 70 hours. If you live in a busy airspace like Los Angeles, DC area, New York, San Francisco, your training hours may approach 80 or 90 flight hours due to the complex airspace that you must master as a student versus a student learning in the rural Midwest area. Because of this cost, it's imperative that you do 5 things before training. 1. Plan ahead and set money aside to pay for your training. Have $10,000 up front to spend on your private pilot training, and over the course of 4 to 5 months, you can spend an additional $250 each week or $1,000 monthly on your training. Over 5 months, that's an additional $5,000 that will cover your initial training cost. The reason this is so important is that you can train 2 to 3 times per week and get your private pilot license in 4 to 5 months and obtain your license below the national average because of training consistency. Many students start and stop their training without any consistency or only train once per week, which adds time to your overall training hours. To make this happen, you need to plan financially. $14,000 for a private pilot license is a large investment, and if you don't figure out in advance how you're going to pay for it, you will pay a lot more money and time to get your license. Planning is everything. If you don't have the money, delay training and save until you're able to start a consistent training schedule of 2 to 3 flight training sessions per week. 2. Do your research. Check out multiple local flight schools before you train. Visit and talk to the staff, and especially the flight instructors. Look for recommendations. Seek online reviews of flight schools. Interview instructors that seems like a good fit for you. Don't just take the flight instructor the school assigns to you. You are the paying student, so you decide which instructor will work best for you based on discussions with multiple instructors. 3. Have your identification document ready. Have your driver license, passport, and other identification documents ready. Because of security issues, you cannot show up to a flight school and begin flight training the same day. In the US, you must be vetted through the Transportation Security Administration, or TSA. Your flight school will give you instructions on how to begin the process, but have your documents ready once you decide on the flight school and instructor. 4. Take a discovery flight at your chosen flight school. Once you decide on the flight school, many schools offer an inexpensive discovery flight that allows you to fly with an instructor and take control of the plane during the discovery flight. The purpose of this flight is to get you hooked with the flight school as a paying client. However, it's a good chance for you to check out the aircraft you will be training in and assess if the training facility is a good fit for you. The discovery flight usually lasts between 30 minutes and an hour. It's not a flight lesson, but it's the next best thing, as you will be flying with an instructor, and they will allow you to fly the plane. This is the time for you to assess the flight school equipment, instructor, and overall atmosphere of the training facility. 5. Interview. Multiple instructors. Before deciding on the instructor that's right for you, most flight schools will assign you an instructor, but that person may not be a good fit for you. You're paying a lot of money for this training, so don't take the first instructor assigned to you. Get recommendations and request the instructor that you deem is right for you. So there you have it, 5 must things to do before beginning your training for the private pilot license. Getting your license is fun and one of the most challenging things you will do in your lifetime. Learn more about becoming a pilot at mystudentpilot.com. Also, please subscribe to our channel, and thank you for watching.